Day 676 being Christopher Cruz. Just got home. It's 4:35 a.m. Had this huge realization when I was driving. So, June of last year, I was supposed to go to, I was supposed to fly out to Texas to be part of a speaking competition because I got a VIP, I won a VIP ticket, to go to the speaking competition, which I felt like that was going to launch my speaking career, everything. The only catch was it was during our family vacation that we had planned, that my grandpa got a timeshare and we were all going to Lake Tahoe. And I was like, at first I was like, I can't go. There's no way. I got to go out to the speaking competition. And I got into this deep meditation and God said something to me, that was like, trust me enough to follow your heart and your faith will be rewarded. I think that's exactly what he said. Trust me enough to follow your heart and your faith will be rewarded. Yep, that is what he said. And I knew what I needed to do. I needed to cancel going to the speaking competition, go spend time with my family. And that's what I did. My mom and dad flew out. They met me in LA. We took a road trip up to Lake Tahoe. We snuck into Yosemite. And I got pulled over by the cops and we got kicked out. And it was amazing. Ended up getting a $300 ticket that they canceled, which was awesome. And then my mom moved to Lake Tahoe that trip, and I got to spend like 3 or 4 weeks with my parents. And I didn't go to the speaking competition. Well, fast forward to it was like 7 months later, and Araceli and I broke up, and I was heartbroken, and I felt like my heart just got crushed. And I'm laying in bed that Saturday night, and I'm watching the videos from that speaking competition. I'm watching the top 10 finalists from that speaking competition, which, by the way, had I gone, I would have never watched the videos because I would have saw them in person. I'd have no reason to watch them. But I watched them because I was like, I wonder how good they were. And I watched this one, and this lady speaking, and she's like, and this sucked, and that was horrible, and I struggled with this and that. And then I went to church, and everything changed. And then blah, 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 blah. Never said another thing about church. That was it. That's all she said. And I thought in that moment, I was like, church? Maybe I should go to church. My coach had told me, like, go be around good people with good energy. Just go be around people. I know you don't want to. I know you just want to lay in bed and it sucks and your heart's broken, but just go be around people. And so he had said that, and then I just watched this video where she said, and then I went to church and everything changed. It was that little statement that even made me think of church. I would have never thought about church. And so I opened up Google. I Googled churches. The second church I saw on Google was the church I go to now. Walked in the next day, and the moment I walked in, I knew I belonged there. And here I am 7 months later, having conversations, leading people back to God who already believe in God. And I was just thinking on my way here, like, I have no right saying all the things that I said when I'm surrounded by people who've been believing in God and pursuing God and reading the Bible for 13 years, 30 years, 40 years. Like, they were people there that they've been believing in God longer than I've been alive. And it was like, who are you to preach to these people? And I did it anyway because God spoke through me. But the amazing thing is that had I not listened to God, and had I gone to that speaking competition, I would have never watched that video, and I would have never gone to church, and I wouldn't be having the experience I have right now, and I wouldn't have gone through the massive transformation that I've been going through. So it just blows my mind that one moment in that deep meditation where God said to me, trust me enough to follow your heart and your faith will be rewarded. Trust me enough to follow your heart and your faith will be rewarded. And I did. And now I just understood how my faith was rewarded, because here I am. And he led me back to him. Because if I would have gone to that speaking competition, all the things over the last 7 months would not be. I would have not gone to church. I would have never considered going to church. Wouldn't have been open to it. So it's amazing how one sentence altered everything, and he needed me to hear that one sentence at that exact time to reach me. So God is amazing. Absolutely amazing.